At just 16 years old, Haley Thomas became the youngest certified integrative health coach in the US. But even before that milestone, she stood out as a participant in the first kids' state dinner at the White House and the founder and CEO of Happy, a flourishing nonprofit organization. Through her efforts, thousands of kids in at-risk communities now have access to better nutrition and culinary education. How incredible is that for someone so young? Want to know her secret? It all started with advocacy. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of health advocacy and how everyone has the power to make a difference. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain how to advocate for healthier outcomes in your own community. Let's get into it. Advocacy means actively supporting a cause you believe in. That means a health advocate is someone who champions the importance of health for both themselves and their community. Think about it. The United States, despite its advances in medical technology and healthcare infrastructure, still grapples with major health challenges. Issues like heart disease, obesity, and mental health concerns are common. And while we may not be able to completely fix these problems, advocacy helps us take steps to prevent and manage them. For example, by spreading awareness about nutrition in underserved communities, Haley Thomas helps provide kids with the knowledge they need to avoid common nutrition problems before they become lifelong habits. Additionally, health is a large topic, so advocacy helps us learn more about health challenges we might be completely unfamiliar with. That way, we can also join the conversation and help those who need it. Imagine you break your foot during a soccer game, but no one around you has heard of a broken foot before. Would they know who to take you to for help? Would they know what kind of things might be hard for you to do for a while? Would they know you might need to take a ramp or an elevator? Would buildings even have these, or stairs only? Now, imagine a health advocate had helped your community learn more about broken bones beforehand. Whether it's a broken bone, or diabetes, or anxiety, or an autoimmune disorder, when people in our communities know more, they can help each other more, which helps everyone. This is where you come in. Advocacy, especially from young and passionate people, can create a ripple effect of awareness and education. When you advocate for healthier lifestyles, better nutrition, or more accessible mental health resources, you're not just improving your health, but you're paving the way for others to understand and prioritize their health as well. So how can you be an effective advocate for health? Let's break it down into practical steps using Haley's journey as our guide. Step 1, identify an issue in the community. For Haley, the trigger was personal. After seeing her father reverse his type 2 diabetes by changing what he ate, she recognized the need for people to learn more about nutrition, especially in communities more vulnerable to health issues. Step 2, create a goal. What do you aim to achieve? Haley was crystal clear. She wanted to create a supportive environment where her peers could learn about and be inspired by healthy nutrition and lifestyle choices. And step 3, raise awareness and gain support. At 12 years old, Haley didn't just have a dream, she took action. By founding the nonprofit organization Happy, she created a platform to make her vision a reality. Through her tireless efforts, thousands of kids have now benefited from her advocacy. With passion and determination, even a single voice can bring about monumental change. And remember, you don't have to start a nonprofit to make a difference in your community. Consider organizing a health event in your neighborhood, or starting a fitness challenge among your friends. You could also volunteer at local health clinics, or with an existing nonprofit that someone like Haley started. You can make your reach even wider by advocating online, too. Haley and many other young activists use tools like YouTube videos, blogs, and podcasts to spread their voices as well. You can even write articles and blogs about health topics that matter to you and share them online. Every step, no matter how small, counts towards building a healthier, happier community. So, what's stopping you from being the next health advocate in your community? Advocacy begins with passion, and your individual efforts can create waves of positive change. And with that, we've wrapped up Unit 1 of the Health 1 course. In our next unit, we'll begin applying the skills we've learned to nutrition and healthy eating. Until then, I'm Caroline, and remember, prioritizing your health is a choice you make every day, and it's worth it. So keep building that healthy lifestyle, take care, and I'll see you next time.